Okay guys, what's up? It's Revolution here. I've sped up the beginning of this game because the actual game, or the part that I want you to see, is with the MP5 and not the AK. So I have a bit of a bad start, and then, you know, it gets better, as it always seems to do when I change to another gun. So yeah, this is demolition on grid. I don't know why, I didn't know what map it was there. But yeah, it's grid. Right now, as this is uploaded, I am still on holiday, yay. Hot weather, probably about better than England. About? I don't know, I'm confused. So yeah, that's the end of that round, almost. It was very quick, because that was a really stupid comment to make. But basically, I want to talk about in this video is not what I want from Modern Warfare 3, because it's a bit late to be doing a commentary about what you want from that. Because if they saw and think that's a good idea, they can't implement it now. The game comes out in couple of months. I can't be bothered to think of how many. So this is more what I want from the Call of Duty after Modern Warfare 3. So I assume that will be Treyarch making that, because it's always what happens. See, this confuses me. I pick up an AK and do a lot better with that than I was earlier. I'm not sure what score I was on before the end of that round, but all I know is I'm doing better now. So yeah, I've started doing work with the AK, which I've just picked up. Like, sitting there casually in their spawn as they spawn around me. And I kill them all. It's all good when you're using the silencer, they don't know you're there. They are all confused. But basically, yeah, modern... No. I don't know what it'll be, Black Ops 2. No. So... I mean, I've heard that they're getting rid of Last and Second Chance, all of that stuff. So that's a good start, because if one of the games gets rid of it, the other one's going to get rid of it too, I assume. So that's always a good start, I presume. That's one of the factors which is annoying. I want them to keep noob tubes exactly the same as it was in this game, useless. It's all good like that. What I want them to do, because I'm not sure if they're going to do that in Modern Warfare 3, play more. I want them to completely get rid of Strellas, Stingers, all that stuff. If I myself have earned a 9 kill streak, 11 kill streak just for this game, for example, I don't want to be shot down. That's not fair. So if they're not good enough to kill me, then they shouldn't be able to sit there with their ghost and take me down in 2 shots, sometimes before you're even in the map, before you're even able to get a kill. At that point I was 44 and something, I didn't see the deaths. I mean, that's just like, so that if you want a Strela, a Stinger, it should be a kill streak. That's fair enough. If they want to be able to take out my kill streak, which I have earned through gun skill, maybe through knowing the spawns, whatever, but from knowing what I'm doing with Call of Duty, then they should have to do this, like roughly be able to do the same to be able to take stuff down. It's only fair, I presume. I presume that's what I think. Like, I mean, I don't, yeah, I already said I don't think it's fair if I come in after a 9 kill streak with my, I mean, if it was stackable kill streaks, then it would be different, I think. Because, for example, in Modern Warfare 2, all you have to do is get a 5 kill streak and you've got your chopper gunner. So that's different, but in this game, where it's gun skill and spawn knowledge, I think it's unfair that you're able to be taken down so easily. So if it was like this, then yeah, but otherwise no, it doesn't really matter. Although I would like them to bring back stackable kill streaks, because it does speed up the game. I mean, I don't think it's essential. I mean, I think the reason that this game is so slow is because of the people that actually play it, because they're, let's be honest, not that great. They don't know what they're doing, so they just sit there and wait for people to come to them instead of the other way around. So stackable kill streaks maybe would speed it up a bit, but it's not going to be that big a difference. So, I mean, it's personal opinion on that, but I personally don't think there's going to be that big a difference if they're stackable kill streaks. It's not, if they're stackable kill streaks, it's probably even more likely that people are going to be camping for their higher ones, because they know they only need to get 5 kills to get a chopper gunner pretty much with their double kill with their Predator missile. I'm just using Modern Warfare 2 here as the example, because I mean, it's not very hard, is it, to get 2 kills with a Predator missile in domination, demolition, ground war especially. I mean, so if you're going to do stackable kill streaks. You have to have the chopper gunner a lot higher, like not a lot even, maybe like 15 instead of 11, because it's harder to get and you still have to get more kills with your gun, which is, in my opinion, fair enough. Another thing I'd like to see them implement is we've seen it in Halo, and I suppose it does work. I want them custom maps. I mean, well, I doubt they're going to be implementing. I've used that word a lot. I doubt that's going to be in Modern Warfare 3. But I mean, it's a really good way of keeping the game fresh, because I mean, people can just go ahead, make a map, and there you go. So good. You've got like. Okay, yeah, it's going to be hard for people to go play every single map, so maybe if you get designated people in the company, I'm just going to say Treyarch, because I assume that's who it will be, Treyarch, who look through maybe the most popular maps, the highest rated maps, and put them all together in a free DLC, because if someone else has made that map, or they can maybe go ahead and make it more professional with like trees and grass and rocks on the floor, all that, but otherwise just leave it as it is and have it a free DLC. I mean, people will download it obviously because it's free, and I mean I think it'll be a great way of keeping this game fresh, because you're not getting bored having to play the same old maps. Like, I don't buy the DLC because it's usually awful, which is why I think it should be like user rated, so they know if it's a good map. And that way, you know it's gonna be good, and so it's all good. good. Someone else changed me, so I'm tired. I've done quite a few commentaries today, getting ready for holiday, because I go in as of recording this 2 days, and I can't wait now. I'm bored in England. Like a couple of my friends are on holiday, and no one's really organising anything, and I probably can't be bothered to do it myself. But anyway, back to what I was actually talking about. What else would I like to see? I want there to be a lot more customization. Like, I want to be able to make my own camo, because that is fun. Or, I mean, not fun for a long time, but it's enjoyable. It'll be enjoyable to do a couple of times. And I mean, it's just another thing which, I mean, yeah, maybe it will take up more memory, but by this time in 2 years, I'm sure they'll have figured out, not 2 years, next year, they will have a way of overcoming that. And I mean, a custom camo would be like fun to make, and I don't know, maybe you're given a load of colours to choose from, and yes, knifed again. Ghost and a knife, one of the strongest combinations in this game. 101 in 10 at this point, still going strong. Still got 2.5 minutes left in the game time, although I get another chopper gunner here. I was gonna say I get another chopper gunner, but this is it. Speed that up. So yeah, I was doing well in this game after the initial bad performance. So I'm just trying to think what else would I like to see. But I want there to be a, like, I've seen, what game was it? It was, I think it was a Tom Clancy game. I'm not 100% sure on the name of it, but I know it had a ton of customization for the gun. Like, you could change things which I don't even know what do, like things like a receiver and all that. I mean, I haven't got a clue what that does, but look at that. That's like the 3rd time in a row I've been killed by that guy. Maybe not. It's definitely 2nd time in a row. 3rd time in a row I've been killed by a knife. Look at this guy with his attack helicopter. I'm gonna eat him. But like, there was tons of customization. It was like ridiculous customization just for a red dot. It's like on Black Ops you can change the colour and all of that, but it was like so much more. Then you could change things like the receiver, the muzzle. I think that's what it's called. I don't really know much about guns, but you could change all of this stuff, and I think it'll be so good to implement. I like that word. It'll be so good to put into this game. I do not know how I survive with all these guys around me. Now we've got little Grizz here with his sniper, but I mean, it would be just like more customization, more things you could change. Maybe not as big as this Tom Clancy game, get turned on. But I mean, and again, I think that might have even been the same guy. Maybe not as much as the Tom Clancy game, but still, I'd like there to be a lot of it, because it's like anything to keep the game fresh, you know? Because, like, as of now it is, what, at the beginning of August, and I really can't be bothered for Black Ops. Go Sniper again. But basically that's the end of the video, and I don't know, tell me what else you'd like to see implemented in the comments. And 131 in 13, no plants, no defuse because I'm playing in team. Thanks for watching, goodbye.